Whether you're a first-time beginner, a restarter, or you've already been playing the violin for a while, we'd like to invite you to the Violin Fundamentals classes here at Violin School. The core principles of good violin playing are complicated and counterintuitive. They can be confusing, because there's so much to consider, and it's easy to get things wrong. But Violin School's Violin Fundamentals program will help you to avoid all the most common mistakes, and master the basics of good violin playing in just a few hours. This class is a perfect way to start if you're a first-time player who's never played a note on the violin before. But it's also a fantastic refresher course if you're restarting the violin after some time away, or if you already play, but feel that your bow hold, bowing and tone production aren't as fluent or consistent as you'd like them to be. Violin Fundamentals was the very first program we offered here at Violin School. It's now been running for well over a decade, and for very good reason. We've helped many hundreds of people to master the core principles of violin playing and create a beautiful sound, quickly, easily, and consistently. One of the hardest things about starting to play the violin is that there are so many things you have to do simultaneously. You need to hold the violin correctly, use the bowing arm to make a good sound, place the fingers accurately to play the notes. There's just loads to think about. But the Violin Fundamentals program helps you to cut through that frustration and enjoy the incredible sense of achievement you'll get from performing successfully for the first time. We do this by distilling all these complex ideas down to simple, universal principles. The reason the program works so well for all levels is that we use a series of activities and practical exercises to explore and understand the physical first principles that are true for everyone. You'll be empowered to start building your own personal violin technique in the way that works best for your body. Both fundamentals classes are taught entirely by ear, so you don't need to be able to read music to take part. If you're joining us remotely via webcam, you'll obviously need your own violin and bow. Alternatively, if you can come and visit our school in London, England, to take the class in person, then we can provide a violin and bow for you to use. If you need help finding an instrument, then check out our free How to Get Started with the Violin course, or contact us first before you order one online. It's very easy to make a poor choice when buying a violin online, so we are very happy to advise you and answer any questions you may have before you make a purchase from a violin shop. We also offer a free setup service for anyone who books the Violin Fundamentals class online. Once you've registered for the Violin Fundamentals and you have a violin, you have the option to schedule a free setup call with one of our learning advisors. They will help you to get your violin set up, tuned and ready to play, so that you can begin your first session knowing that your violin is well set up and isn't going to get in the way of your learning. Here's what some of our learners have achieved after only a couple of hours. Now, if you're thinking, I couldn't do that in 2 hours, well, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. What we do is to teach you the way that a child would learn, but much more quickly. So by the time you understand everything, you can instinctively already do it. It's a powerful approach and it's fully backed up by the academic research of our director, the violinist Simon Hewitt-Jones, whose work originated at the Royal Academy of Music in London, and later evolved into Violin School's core curriculum. The class also draws on decades of teaching experience across the whole Violin School coaching team, and the expertise of our lead course designer, David Warswick, a former first violinist of the London Symphony Orchestra. The Violin Fundamentals is a really practical program. It's not just about understanding, but about doing. We'll take you through a series of carefully designed activities that will get you playing and making music straight away, even if you don't yet read the notes. Of course, we'll also give you plenty of theory and new knowledge as you learn each topic. But more importantly, we'll help you to internalize what you are learning through intelligent repetition. You'll start to build up good habits from the very first time you start to play. You'll develop a beautiful sound, then use the violin to communicate the music exactly how you want, so you can share your music with friends and family, and enjoy amazing musical experiences together. You'll be able to realize your musical potential, and bring to life your natural musical ability. In a few hours, you'll be making music with the violin, and starting a thrilling and rewarding journey that will bring you great joy and happiness, now and in the future. Violin Fundamentals is a short course, presented through a repeating series of 2-hour-long classes. You can attend the sessions as many times as you like, until you feel you've mastered the concepts and you're really confident about how to play the basic techniques. All classes are relayed via Zoom, but if you can visit our school in London, England, you're welcome to participate in person too. We can even provide a violin if you don't already have one, and you don't need to read music either. All sessions are taught by ear. We encourage you not just to watch the video course, but to join in with the live classes as well. This is because everyone's body is different, and having live interactive feedback from an experienced teacher during a class is an invaluable benefit that you just can't get from a series of videos. We run live classes regularly on Wednesdays and Saturdays, for American and European time zones. And we frequently add in extra class times for Australasia, Asia Pacific, and West Coast USA. If none of the upcoming class times are suitable for you, it's no problem, just email support@violinschool.com with your preferred dates and times, and we'll do our very best to accommodate you. Once you've attended Session 1 and Session 2 for the first time, you are welcome to repeat the 2 classes as many times as you wish, via Zoom, to help reinforce and practice what you have learnt. You'll then be perfectly set up for learning the violin, and you'll also have the option of joining our renowned series of violin courses, which run 3 times a year. All tuition at Violin School is available for remote learning. Some of our classes run only on Zoom, others are relayed live from our school in London, England. If you are visiting or passing through London, you'll always be assured of a warm welcome if you choose to come to a class in person, and we also have violins available for you to use. All our venues are based in or near to Westminster in central London, and are easily accessible from all major stations and airports, so come and visit if you would like to. When you register for the Violin Fundamentals, you're not only buying a transformative violin class, but also the support you need to master the fundamental techniques of violin playing. In addition to the 2 live classes, you'll receive a comprehensive set of video lessons, an optional video assignment, support and accountability from our highly experienced coaching team to make sure you've understood and internalized the basic techniques, and a certificate of completion after you attend the classes. But that's not all. You'll also be able to join our friendly, helpful community of learners, and a 30-day Violin School membership is included too, giving you instant access to thousands of great learning tools in our digital library, including all the resources you need to learn how to read music if you don't already. In Session 1, we explore how to hold the violin and bow, which is more counterintuitive than you might think, and make sure that you're using your body in a balanced way, so that you always have good posture. This is essential for smooth and balanced bowing movements. We'll also learn how not to hold the bow, and understand how to create a good sound from the very first time the bow touches the string, completely avoiding any screechy cat sounds. Session 2 is all about making a beautiful sound, changing the sound to create different emotions, and understanding how to start practicing and performing on the violin. And throughout both sessions, we'll come to understand how good violin playing depends on the musical fundamentals of good timing and accurate pitch. By the end of the fundamentals classes, you'll be able to perform a piece of music on the violin, in time, in tune, and with a good sound. Most importantly, you'll have gained the confidence to know that you really can play the violin, and make music that you want to play, and that others want to hear. Most people complete the Violin Fundamentals program within a couple of weeks, by attending the 2-hour-long live classes, then submitting a video assignment. If you're in a hurry, you could probably complete the course within a day. Or if you'd like to take your time, you have up to a month to submit your optional assignment and earn your certificate. We love delivering these classes because it's always so rewarding to see people's faces light up with excitement when they realize they really can play the violin. If you'd like to feel that same sense of accomplishment and find out what you can do with the violin, then join the Violin Fundamentals classes today. Once you register, you can choose the date for your first Session 1 live class, and you'll get instant access to all the digital learning materials, so you can start learning straight away. The Violin Fundamentals classes make it easy to get started with this incredible instrument, so come and join us, and you'll be playing the violin sooner than you think. Take a look at the upcoming class dates, and then you can go ahead and book online. If you've got any questions, or if you would like to request a specific class time that's more convenient for your time zone, then don't hesitate to drop us an email or give us a call, and we will look forward to meeting you soon. Violin School has been around for a while now, and over the past 10 years we've helped literally thousands of people to get started with the violin. We're also blessed with an amazing team of violinists and teachers, most of whom have worked with many of the world's leading symphony orchestras, record labels, broadcasters, and universities. We're a uniquely experienced, but also extremely friendly team, who cares passionately about your success with the violin. The most important thing, though, is the results. Don't take our word for it, take a moment to see and hear for yourself what our learners have achieved. Here's just a small selection of performances by people who've been learning violin at Violin School for only a couple of hours. Violinists learning with Violin School consistently achieve brilliant results from our classes and courses, and many of the learners who started out in our Violin Fundamentals sessions are still with us years later, giving amazing performances and making recordings that are shared around the world. Here are some performances from the violin orchestra and violin ensembles, featuring many people who started learning violin at the Violin Fundamentals class. We know from years of experience that Violin Fundamentals is a proven program that can get almost anyone playing the violin, and doing it well, in only a couple of hours. We're so confident that you'll benefit from the classes too, that we offer a full guarantee. If you get to the end of your first live session and decide that it isn't right for you, then we'll refund your registration fee in full. Here's what's included when you register for Violin Fundamentals at Violin School. 2 live classes, via Zoom, or in person at our school in London, England. Online video lessons that take you through the fundamental elements of violin playing and music making. 30 days of Violin School membership, including access to the digital library, the digital music player, and all our other online learning resources. Access to our friendly and helpful community via Violin School's social learning network. An optional video assignment and certification when you successfully complete the program. Support and accountability from our coaching team to make sure you succeed. So now's the time, get started today. Register now, and in just a few minutes' time, you'll be learning the fundamentals of good violin playing.